Welcome back everyone to another NRG on the Amstrad CPC, my favourite machine of course, and here is 2088. It's not 2088 yet, it's going to be a weird year when it is, if we ever get there, of course. But here we are with this game by Zepplin back in 1988. And we have a little robot soldier dude with apparently Arkanoid Velociraptor at the side shooting lasers. A lot going on in this game. But the essential of this game is basically to shoot everything that isn't a green alien, get them green aliens to the spaceships, or the teleportation portals. And there's a count, as you can see in the middle, which shows you how many you've got there, and then jump into your ship, off, crash into a load of asteroids apparently, and then move on to the next stage. And it's a simple game as that. This is very Robotron-ish, but not quite the same objective as Robotron. This is difficult. That's right. These asteroid sort of sequences, they're in between main levels. They act like bonus stages almost, and they're bloody impossibly difficult. Now, the game itself is actually pretty good. Lovely colourful graphics. Just got shot by a laser there. Lovely colourful graphics, very fast, very frantic. I do really like the speed implemented here. That's something that's quite enjoyable to see on the Amstrad. Lots of lovely speed. Lots of bright colours. It's got good feedback actually. This as well. Got very intuitive to the controls. Good responses. So you can nip around the screen pretty quickly. Multi-directional shooting and two-player as well. Two-player co-op on this, I would imagine, would be absolutely great fun. Like I say, it doesn't have a lot of depth, though. That's the issue, I guess. It has the presentation, it's pretty good. It could have done with a nice loading screen or something. Oh, I got through. There's the one asteroid there. We'll talk about the bonus sort of like section in a minute. That's also got the speed, but maybe it shouldn't have. We'll see. Now, you can shoot your own aliens, unfortunately. So the green blob things are your aliens, and you don't want to shoot them, but you can. Because you're trying to. The objective of the game is to rescue them, and you've got obviously the centipede-style snakes buzzing around the place, going mental. You've got multi-directional sort of robot droids buzzing around. You can pick up power-ups, energy power-ups, extra lives, that kind of thing. And of course, you've got two lasers at the side, so you've got a lot to avoid, a lot going on, and you've also got there's another enemy that appears as well. It's really difficult to avoid. Sort of tracks you. It's a bit like that thing's annoying. So you've got like a mine bomb there, which sets off a load of bullets every which way. So there's plenty of enemies to sort of like be wary of as the levels progress. But if you can jump into this bonus scene, so this basically is an asteroid field where you've got to avoid all the asteroids and the lasers. Oh, I've avoided one. There you go. I got a bonus. Whee! And I blew up. That has got really lovely smooth scrolling, but it's extremely fast and extremely too difficult. The asteroids are just way too densely packed. You might stand a chance if there weren't no lasers randomly shooting you from the sides. But that bit is that sort of like takes the tarnish off this game, because they say the main levels are really enjoyable, and you can sort of like they are a certain challenge, of course, but you've got lots of chances in your skill level to sort of get around it. It's interesting the way there's a lot of tropes taken from a lot of other games here. Like I said, the lasers at the side, very Arkanoid style bat look. The Velociraptor, that's what they look like. The centipedes look like the centipedes. You yourself look a bit like Robotron from the game Robotron, of course. And it has that sort of Robotron feel. It's sort of like a Smash TV versus Robotron, I want to say. Something like that. Oh, I got through a couple of waves there. Didn't get to the next power-up, but never mind. I think you can have face-offs with two players, which is quite a bit fun as well. Nice explosions as well. I thought I had that. Lovely explosions as well, especially when you die. You've got a nice big splat explosion. Particle effects. I do like particle effects used in Amstrad games. And something that can be used very particular and effectively. And I think this is another one that uses particle effects pretty well. I would argue that the particle effects do interrupt with what's actually deadly. For instance, when that mine thing explodes, which is about to, there it goes. Oh, bloody hell. Difficult to avoid the bullets because obviously when you're shooting things, particle effects just seem to be look the same. So that might be a little bit. I like the fact that little scores blip up there in multicolours. Like I say, it's certainly an interactive game. There's a lot going on. It's very bold, very brash. A background would have been nice, but yeah, for what it is actually quite a fun little jaunt of a game. I quite like this game. Could have done with a bit more music, I would say, and the bonus level is rather overly difficult. But thanks for watching. Novabug out. Hey, Novabug here. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please support the channel by liking and commenting, and of course subscribing if you haven't already done. If you would like to support me further, please consider joining my bug army via Patreon. And also don't forget to follow me over at Facebook, Twitter, BitChute and Twitch. And finally, a very special mention to my bug army generals Sam M, Sweet Nanook and Craig Harrison. Thank you everyone for supporting me. Novabug out.